Hello and welcome back to Wanderland. So today we are back in London and we're going to have a very different afternoon tea at the Nobu Hotel in the Nobu restaurant. So come along with me down the rabbit hole and we'll experience it together. Hello, we made it inside of the Nobu Hotel to have afternoon tea at the Nobu restaurant here in London. I am so excited to be here. I've always wanted to try a Nobu restaurant and this is the perfect excuse too. As you can tell, I'm right behind the bar and you just heard a cocktail being shaken. So something a little different about having afternoon tea here at the Nobu. Afternoon tea is served Monday through Sunday, but listen to these times. It's from 1 to 1:30 or between 3:15 and 3:45. So if your heart is set on having afternoon tea here, definitely plan accordingly. The closest underground station to this hotel is going to be Marble Arch, and that is serviced on the Central Line. So very easy to get to, just about a 5-minute walk from the underground station. This afternoon tea was filmed on the 6th of May, and I believe there's going to be a brand new menu coming very soon, I believe on the 9th, and the pricing, I believe, is going up as well. So as of today, pricing is £68 a person, and if you're a vegan, you get a little price break of £63 a person. I booked my afternoon tea at my favorite booking site, and that's going to be afternoontea.co.uk, and they're just such an easy website to navigate, and they have afternoon tea locations all through the UK, as a whole bunch of them in London. So give them a check out and I think you'll be very happy. I'll leave the link down below in the description. I also wanted to give a little shout out to my favorite places to get my dresses. The first one is going to be Rainbow Rules at rainbowrules.com. It's an American company. And I also really enjoy Pigeon Overlord, and that is going to be pigeonoverlord.co.uk, and they're a UK company. So if you want fun dresses, give them a look on their website. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And you know, I just had to get at least a glass of rabbit juice, and today it's Lauren Pierre, and I did go for the rosé, so that was £18 more. If you would like just the regular brut Lauren Pierre, it is £14. So cheers to all of you, and let's get this afternoon tea started. As I mentioned before, this is going to be a little bit of a more unique kind of afternoon tea. We're not going to do our typical afternoon tea sandwiches. It's all Japanese inspired, as is the Nobu restaurant. So I'm going to read off this menu right now and let's take a look at what we've got. So today we're going to have canapes of shrimp salad roll, matahusha dressing, a beef tataki shaku pan with wasabi pepper sauce. We're going to also have a sushi cup with salmon new style, yellowtail jalapeno, and tomato ceviche, miso chips with spicy salmon, and we're also going to have crispy chicken carriage with creamy aji amarillo. And then for sweets, it says amai, and it's miso chocolate tart, toki whiskey prune vanilla macaroon, a pecan hazelnut praline caramel choux, hoja black sesame with chiffon cake, guacamole peach umbashi yuzu mousse, and chai dates ginger cheesecake. Oh my word, I butchered that one really bad. The whole menu was probably very embarrassing. But we also will have our freshly baked scones, and there will be raspberry with mint jam, Cornish clotted cream, and yuzu curd, which I will know I would love the yuzu curd. It's a citrus fruit, very much like lemon, just a little bit more tart. So I'm here for that. I do love the menu. Look at the menu. Isn't that cool? Very neat. Yes. As always, if you want to see different pictures from behind the scenes or everything that you see here, it's going to be on my community tab on the YouTube page. Make sure you check that out. It gives you a little bit more of an in-depth look of the experiences here. The tea selection here at Nobu, they have lots of different black teas. They have green teas, herbal infusions, as well as white oolong. So you'll probably find something that you really enjoy, and I will leave the list of these, like I said, on the community tab, so you don't really want to have to hear which ones they have. You can see them for yourself. The afternoon tea here is served like in the lounge area, and it's rather quiet, a lot of hushed tones, not a lot of people in here. There's only a couple other guests that are doing afternoon tea, and it's formal but not formal, if that makes sense. I believe you could probably walk in off the street without a problem, but make a reservation before you do. It's always smart. But yeah, not bad at all. So I will tell you, service has been fine, but the food getting to me has been incredibly slow. My waiter put in my order quite some time ago, and it's still not here. So take your time if you're coming to Nobu for afternoon tea. It's not going very fast here. I just received my afternoon tea tower, and it looks lovely. It's 3 tiers, and it looks like I've got my chicken on top, I've got my new style sushi in the middle, and then I have some little bits and bobs at the bottom. So this is apparently my first course. Then after I'm finished with this, then I will have my sweet treats. So we're gonna start up at the top. That's what was suggested to me because the chicken is supposed to be hot. So let's get started. So I'm starting with the chicken, and I'm going to be dipping into the sauce. It says it's Amarillo dip, so that could be spicy, I don't know. But I'm sorry everybody if you think that I use chopsticks. I don't. Nope. Don't use them. Never learn. Can't do it. I don't even hold a pencil properly, apparently. So I'm going to use my trusty little fork because it's here, and there you go. Here is my lovely fried chicken right here. It looks delightful. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this. I cannot wait to try this fried chicken. I'll let you know how it is. The chicken was nice and crispy. It was mildly warm, and the sauce was like a lemony mayonnaise alloy type sauce. It's nice, quite decent. A very big portion of it, that's for sure. And I'm very pleased with it. So I'm gonna keep on. So it's not fried chicken, it is crispy chicken karaage. I'll put that on the screen right here. You'll probably know how to pronounce it better than I will. But you know what? Let's hear it for rabbit juice. So my next little afternoon tea treat is beef tataki shokopan with wasabi pepper sauce. So this is what it looks like. It's like this, and inside is beef tataki, which is just very thinly sliced, very rare beef. So looking forward to trying this. The bread kind of feels like and smells like a brioche kind of bun. It's rather soft, which is always nice. So I'll let you know how this one goes. So this was really interesting. I think they could have gone away with the bun. The beef tataki, you couldn't really taste it because of that bun. But when you did taste the beef, it was very nice. But what was really great was there a hint of spice, but there's like pickled cabbage and stuff in there, so it was really nice. Maybe a little bit of coriander. It was a very fresh tasting sandwich, especially if you don't focus on the bread, because it didn't need the bread. Even half of the bread would be better than the big bun of it. But yes, very nice. I really like the pickledness of those crunchy little vegetables. Very good. So for my next bit of afternoon tea delight, it's shrimp salad roll with matsushita dressing. And this smells very much like sesame. Ooh, it smells so good. You can see. It's rather, there it is. You can see. And you will be able to look on my, I think I spilt some of that oil. You'll be able to look on the community tab for a better picture of what I'm eating. Kind of hard to share with you exactly what it looks like. These are really fiddly little bits, but yes, they will be on the community tab. But the matsushita dressing looks really nice. It smells very nice too. So let's try it. Oh, I'll show you the shrimp salad roll though first. Looks like this. All right, let's give it a try. I could honestly eat this all day long. It's so crispy and gorgeous. Look at that. All of the carrots and the cabbage and the shrimp. It's absolutely lovely, and it's like a rice paper on the outside, and it definitely was heavily with the sesame oil in that. It is so beautiful. If it was hot weather, this is what you'd want to eat. Absolutely lovely, like a summer roll, I think is what they're called. Not a spring roll, but a summer roll. Lovely, lovely bit for afternoon tea. Something so different, but really, really well made. And vegetables are very finely chopped. Just really delicious. I am really looking forward to this one. This is a miso chip with spicy salmon. This looks delightful. Look at this. Oh yeah. Olive the salmon. How beautiful is this? Smells gorgeous. It smells like soy in it, definitely. Beautiful. Spicy salmon is one of my favorites. So let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that was it. I don't know if you remember a while back when I was at the Shard, when I fell in love with the, what was it, the pate. But this, I'm in love with this. So chunks of that salmon. It was slightly spicy, nothing to really make your mouth go, whoo, but it was almost sweet at the same time. There's a tiny bit of crunch from what was underneath it. The little, what was it? The miso chip? I don't know, but a little bit of, let's just say I want to come to a Nobu restaurant for sashimi, a lovely sashimi extravaganza. So the last bit of my first course, my savory towers, is going to be the different kinds of sushi, the new style sushi. So they're in these little cups. So this one is a tomato ceviche. Ooh, tomato ceviche. Very nice. It looks like there's avocado in there and tomato and onion. It smells nice and limey. That will cook any kind of fish that's in there. And there's lots of sesame in here. So apparently there is stuff on the top, and then there is rice at the bottom. I'm supposed to grab it all. I don't know how I'm going to. Definitely with my fork. But I'm going to start with this one, then go on to the yellowtail, and then end up on the salmon. So let's see how this first one is, the tomato ceviche. Does that mean that there's no fish in here? It's just tomato? Maybe, but I bet I will enjoy it. So this is pretty much just lovely marinated tomatoes, like I said, with the avocado and onion with the lime juice. There was, as you can see, rice at the bottom. Rice at the bottom. And I'm not sure about this new style sushi because it's kind of strange. You kind of have to dig in little pots. But yeah, all is good. You know, what do you do? I think it's delicious though. They're really shining on this for sure. This looks really amazing too. The second one is a yellowtail with jalapeno. Oh, looks gorgeous, and it looks like it's a good bit of yellowtail in there. So let's get to trying this one. Wow, that yellowtail sashimi was like butter. My teeth just cut through that like that. I mean, there's nothing. was so beautiful. The jalapeno, honestly, I didn't even taste it. There was no heat to it at all. It was just a lovely garnish. And what I was thinking as I was enjoying the rice as well, it's not sticky, ucky rice. It's perfect rice. I don't think I've ever had perfect rice, but they know what they're doing at Nobu for perfect sushi rice. It is just delightful. And I'm so sad to say that my last bit of sushi is coming up. Here it is, my last bit. It is called Salmon New Style. It looks like this. It looks like, you know, it's just a nice hunk of salmon setting on some lovely rice, and there's something on top of it which I don't know, but there might be little scallions on top as well. But if this has to be it, I'm going to be very happy to have it. There is the finest grated ginger on top of it, beautifully, tinily sliced. It is so delicate, and I know it's going to make this piece of salmon sushi fantastic. The salmon was fantastic. I don't even know where it went. Put it in my mouth, I blacked out, I think, and it was gone. Yeah, it was that good. If you do like sashimi or salmon, I think you would not be disappointed in this afternoon tea. Strange afternoon tea, but delicious. I can't even imagine there's going to be scones. That's going to be weird after having salmon and tuna and all that good stuff. But I tell you, I guess it's afternoon tea if you've got scones. So with that, the third of these sashimi or sushi cups was wonderful. So all in all, everything that I tried on the savory bit of this afternoon tea here at Nobu was amazing. If you like Japanese kind of food, I think you'd be very, very happy with this. I have just received my dessert tower. My goodness, so I've got scones on the bottom. I have a bunch of little things in the middle, and then 2 larger cakes at the top. So yeah, it looks really nice. I wasn't expecting a whole nother tower, but I have a whole nother tower. Where am I gonna put all this food? Happy halftime. I have scones, and they're warm, and they're tiny. Look at how cute. So little warm scones. They smell really nice. They're so cute and little. I'm looking forward to trying these. Very nice little scone. It's not really like a scone, crumbly scone that I'm used to, but it's kind of crunchy on the outside, kind of soft on the inside. It's almost too perfect to be a scone, if you know what I mean. It's very, very circular, but it tasted really nice. I tried some of the Cornish cream with the yuzu, which is like a citrus, like I said before. It was nice. It was really nice. I'm very, very happy with that. This is a calamansi matcha cake. Here it is. There it is. Look at on the top, a little flower on there. That was completely different than I thought it was going to be. The matcha wasn't anything like what I thought matcha was going to be like. There was kind of a cream in the middle of it that was more citrus. Ooh, it was very good. And the whole thing was so incredibly light. It weighed nothing, and it was very flavorful, very, very nice. Ooh, yeah. You know, whenever I think I want to turn my nose up at something, I have to just try it, because I never know if I'm going to go, ooh, that's something different and I like it now. And that was something that I was a little concerned with, but yeah, delicious. This is a Toki whiskey prune vanilla macaroon with a little lovely little flower on there. That was fantastic. That was so good. There's actually a piece of the prune on the inside. It was very, very, very vanilla. And it was just how you want a macaroon, where it's just slightly crunchy on the outside, but so soft on the inside. Boy, that was a flavor explosion. It was so delicious. Speaking of a tart, this is a miso chocolate tart. Here it is right here in its little shell. That was lovely and rich. So there was the chocolate part of it, which is really, really chocolatey, but then there's creamy on top of it. Very nice, and it was dusted with something, probably just chocolate shavings, but it was really, really, really good. Very, very strong with that chocolate, though, I'll tell you. This one is a little creepy because it's like a cake, but it has like this gelatin around it, and it's black and gold, and it feels really icky in my fingers. But this is, I think, is a Hochina black sesame chiffon cake. It looks like that. That one was creepy. I didn't care for that. It tasted like it should have been almost savory, but it was just dry and kind of creepy. I didn't like it. I don't know what it was, but it was not my cup of tea. Well, here's a mouthful for you. Pecan, hazelnut, praline, caramel, choux bun. It looks like that, and here it is. The choux bun. They don't do French pastry, but that's okay. The caramel was very nice. It was just fine. It just wasn't a typical choux bun where it's really light on the outside, you know, just a small bit of batter when you bite in and then it's, it wasn't like that, but that's okay. It's fine. There's been so many wonderful things already. I will give that. It's okay. This is big. This is a chai dates ginger cheesecake, I believe, and it's sitting on a big piece of mint. So that was definitely different. There's like a spice cake inside of it with cream on the outside. It was delicious. It was just really strange from what I thought it was going to be, but very delightful. All right, for my last bit of sweet, the most awkward to try to hold and show you. All right, here it is. It looks like this. This is, let me butcher this word now, wakamomo peach umbashobi yuzu mousse. I'm looking forward to trying this. I don't know what I just said. Hopefully I told you what it was, but it's going to be a little mousse with some peach in it, hopefully. Who knows, but let's try it. Oh yeah, I finished on probably definitely the best dessert, but look in the inside of it. So all of that white is like, tastes like key lime pie. It's beautiful, love it. My waiter said that was his favorite, and I can understand why. Beautiful, nice and tart. Kind of like a cheesecake consistency, but a little lighter than that. And it's just a joy in my mouth. I'm very happy to finish on this. I just finished my afternoon tea here at Nobu, and I really enjoyed myself. It was kind of a slow start, a slow burner. It took a while, you know, to get my food and everything, but all in all, it was really delicious. It was such a unique kind of afternoon tea. I've never had any kind of a Japanese influence for my afternoon teas, but I do know that there's a lot in London. So you'll probably be seeing me enjoy a few different places. Now that I've tried this one, my taste is sparked by wanting more. I do love sashimi, and I love sushi and different things like that. Service has been great. The food was fantastic. It's a very casual atmosphere. I don't know if I'll come back again, but I might, because there's going to be a brand new menu. So maybe at the end of summer, come back. But I just really want to come here for my favorite part, which was the sashimi sushi bit. I didn't need the rice, even though they had really good rice here. Like that, just the regular salmon. You know, the regular without, yes, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, very nice. I'll tell you though, desserts were fun. It was nice to try different flavors that I've never had before. I really thought the scones were fun. I don't even think they needed scones. I guess it's not an afternoon tea without scones and clotted cream, which is not a problem. I do love my scones and clotted cream. But beyond that, I wanted to thank you for coming along with me down this rabbit hole. You know, something different for our Friday adventures, definitely here in London. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time in Wanderland. Bye-bye.